So OnePlus might be about to do something that sounds impressive on paper, but it could expose a problem that entire smartphone industry has been trying to hide. Because according to new leak, the OnePlus 16 may arrive with a bezels measuring less than 1mm on all four sides. If that happens, it could become one of the most borderless smartphones ever released. Now most people hear that and think, okay, thinner bezels, what's the big deal? That's exactly the point. For years, brands have been selling us faster chips, bigger batteries, and more AI features, but when you actually hold a phone every day, the thing you notice first isn't the processor, it's the screen. And right now, OnePlus seems obsessed with making that screen disappear. The strange part, Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, Vivo, everyone has been chasing thinner bezels for years, yet OnePlus could end up beating all of them. Current flagship phones still have visible borders around the display, small ones but visible. The OnePlus 16 could push below the psychological barrier of 1mm. That sounds like a tiny difference. In reality, it's the difference between looking at a display and feeling like you're only looking at content. A phone can have the world's thinnest bezels and still disappoint if the camera isn't good enough. And that's exactly where OnePlus has been facing criticism lately. Many users felt recent OnePlus flagship focused too much on gaming performance and battery life, while camera improvements lagged behind rivals from Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, and Xiaomi. This explains why the camera leaks surrounding the OnePlus 16 are so important. The company is reportedly testing a massive 200-megapixel periscope telephoto camera, not the main camera, the zoom camera, and that decision says a lot. See, because smartphone photography has reached a point where most main cameras are already good, the real difference now happens when you zoom. That's where many phones fall apart. Photos get soft, details disappear, faces become watercolor paintings. A high-end periscope camera could directly attack that weaknesses. And OnePlus knows it. Some reports even suggest the company is still debating the final camera setup, including whether the 200-megapixel sensor should be used as the main camera or the telephoto camera. That uncertainty might sound boring, but it actually reveals something interesting. The OnePlus isn't making small yearly upgrades anymore. They are still deciding which camera deserves the biggest investment. That usually happens when a company knows its next phone has to change perceptions. And honestly, it has to, because if the OnePlus 16 launches with record-breaking bezels but only average cameras, nobody will remember the bezels. But if those ultra-thin borders are combined with a genuinely flagship camera system, then Samsung has a problem, Apple has a problem, and suddenly OnePlus isn't competing on price anymore. So what do you think about this OnePlus 16? Let me know in the comments below. With that being said, subscribe if you like, and I will see you in the next one.